Hi all, it's Nikki with DragonflySaves. I'm back and today is a different type of video. I am here for Q2 Financial Goals Hop. I am very excited to be a part of this again this time, so thank you for having me again. Yeah, today is the 15th. Yesterday, Frugality is Life. She went. And tomorrow is Lake and Bacon, so please check them out. I will have everybody linked below. It is worth watching and taking notes and just taking a piece of everybody's information with you. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. All right, so this page right here is by Andra over at the Traveling and Savings Chief. It is free in her Ko-fi shop. She made this so we can, it's called the Smart Goals Planner page. We can make specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals. And for Q2, my goal is to pay down my credit card. That is the specific. Measurable is I want to pay each week towards my credit card. I want to pay the minimum balance, and then I also want to pay a little extra each week. That is my goal. Attainable. Evaluate the feasibility of your goal. Is it attainable? Yes, it is. If I focus and do what I have to do. How is this beneficial or relevant to my life? If I free up this money that I'm putting towards my credit card, I can have more money to use for like my sinking funds or, stuff that I want. And time bound, when do I plan on being finished? My goal is February or March of 2026. I wrote 25, but it's really 26. That is my goal. We're gonna do the best. From the SMART goals above, did I meet why or why not? I am working towards it. So in a way, yes. I have been paying it down, which we'll get into in this video as well. Okay. This page is in Budget with Mama Bear's Ko-fi shop. You can take notes. You can put the date, the channel name, take notes from their video. It really helps. It really helps. That's what I do. And I really enjoy learning from these ladies. This is 2025 goals, also by Budget with Mama Bear. It has like Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4 goals. And this page we're going to talk about is health. Well, this section. I wanted to work on my physical health, stretching, and all of that. I did do a little, but really, I'm really slacking, to be honest. I want to eat more and healthy amounts and stuff like that because I either eat a ton or I don't really eat a lot, and it's not healthy. So I wanted to start meal planning. Excuse me. I have been working on that. I could get a little better, however. Family, I wanted to continue like playing games with my son to get him more engaged because he does have some health stuff going on. I want to do lunch with my daughter. She's been busy, so trying to have her pencil me in is like rough. If you have kids, Travel, I want to go to my dad's celebration of life. There's still no date, so we're just going to work on saving for that. Hobbies. I wanted to start reading at night, and I wanted to learn how to crochet. I have been reading at night a few times a week. Learning to crochet has kind of been put on the back burner, and that's fine. Financial, I wanted to work on getting a job, which I did do that. And I wanted to work on paying down debt if I could, and I have been doing that. Social and personal, I don't have anything written for because I didn't really know what those meant to me for this. Business, I wanted to work on my Ko-fi shop. I've been really slacking on that, but I have started this month to be able, to put more challenges in my Ko-fi shop. I wanted to work on putting more Amazon affiliate links in my videos. You know, you get a few cents here and there if somebody clicks on your Amazon affiliate links and then they buy something off of Amazon. It's only a few cents, but every cent helps. And I've really been slacking on that as well. I wanted to be monetized on YouTube by 2026. Right now I have 951 subs and I need like 2,000 watch hours. So I don't think that that'll happen, but you never know. All right, so like I said, she has quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4 in here as well. Now, quarterly financial goals. Donna Powered by Creativity has this in her .com. And last time we talked about quarter 1. Now we're going to talk about quarter 2, and then I'm going to go over my quarter 3 goals with you, so that way next time, if I'm able to be on this video, you'll be like, oh yeah, she talked about this. Let's see if she hit her goals. So in April, I wanted to pay the minimum on my household bills and the minimum on my credit card. I did do that. I wanted to go to interviews. I did do that. I got a PTO check that I wanted to put towards bills going forward. I did do that because at the end of March, I lost my job. So I did do that. I wanted to get a job in April. I did not do that. I did change my cell phone plan. I changed companies. I switched to Mint Mobile. I was going to do a different plan and then I switched to I made 2 different payments. I made a $200.68 payment. And then I decided I was going to go to unlimited. So they let me add the other $182 on for a total of like $383 for a yearly plan, which just switching plans saved me like $360 or like $300 a month or a year. So I'm very happy with that. I wanted to start stretching. That's not a financial goal, but still I didn't do that. In May, I wanted to pay my household bills because at this point I still didn't have a job. I did that. I wanted to make a payment on my credit card, the minimum payment. I did do that. I wanted to eat like a meal plan. I did do that. I wanted to secure a job, and I did do that. On May 12th, I started my job. I wanted to reevaluate my sinking funds. I did that. I wanted to start them again. I did that. I wanted to switch to a different internet provider. Oh my gosh. I wanted to switch to a different internet provider by May 9th. I didn't do that. I wanted to pay extra on my credit card if I could. I didn't do that only because my water pump went like the first week I started my job. And I had to, the following week, on May 20th, pay $956.52 because I had to go to the dealership because it's the only place who could get me in fast. So that got added to my credit card. I wanted to finish 10 challenges. I believe I finished 20, maybe 25. I don't really remember the exact amount, but I know I hit the 10. In June, I wanted to have my budget in mind and in place, and I did that. I wanted to be working towards those goals. I've been working towards them. I wanted to be working towards the goals I set. I did do that. I wanted to pay down my credit card by $400 by June 18th because that's when my bill is switches over. Like my bill is due on the 15th, but on the 18th is when it reports to like credit bureaus and stuff. And I ended up only paying $271.20 extra. But remember, the month prior, I had to pay $956.52 also on top of my minimum. Well, not on top, but like I added to my minimum balance. So, you know, I paid like $1,300 right there to only be able to have an extra $271.20 paid down. But progress is progress. I wanted to sell my first physical item in my shop, and I didn't do that. I wanted to switch or lower my internet bill by the 29th. I also did not do that. I don't know what it is about this internet bill, but I'm slacking on that. I wanted to work overtime if they had it. I did do that. And I wanted to finish 10 challenges in the month, and I finished 25. So I'm very happy about that. So that's pretty exciting to me. And my Q3 goals will go over. Now, obviously, it's the middle of July, so some of these I have a little bit of progress. I'll tell you how far I am, but we won't really get into it since we're only worried about Q2 today. So in July, I wanted to pay down my credit card by $400 by July 18th. As of right now, I can say I did do that. I wanted to work on my Ko-fi shop. I wanted to sell one physical item. I wanted to call the internet company and switch to a different company. I want to finish 15 challenges this month. I want to work OT. We did that for 2 weeks this month. However, they canceled overtime for like a month and a half. So I don't know when we'll have that back. I wanted to reevaluate my sinking funds and focus on my car maintenance, savings, debt, Christmas, and my lost pay. I wanted to work on my Amazon affiliate links more. In August, I want to get hired full-time because I am temp to hire right now. And then I want to focus on my 401k. I want to pay $400 on credit card as well. I want to work on my Ko-fi shop. If we have OT again, I want to work at least 10 hours a week. I want to save for family. I want to go apple picking and go to the state fair in my state. And September, I want to pay $400 on my credit card. I want to pay 6 months of my car insurance. I want to pay that off in September, which it's looking like I should be able to do that in the first week of September. I want to start putting money away for travel. And yeah, that's what I have that I'm going to be working towards in Q3. So some of my goals in Q2 I made and some of them I did not. We can't always like win at everything, and that's okay. But as long as we're taking a step forward, that is all that matters. I really want to thank you guys for stopping by and just listening to my goals and if I hit them or not. And please remember to go back and watch Frugality is Life, and tomorrow stop in to see Lake and Bacon. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.